Right. So Ibrahim Traoré is a leader of the Burkina Faso military. He is a devout Muslim, and he was the leader of the Muslim Student Association at his university. He's also a Marxist, and he was a member of the Marxist study group at the Burkina Faso University. He went into the military, and he led a section of the military to take control of the Burkina Faso government and expel the French and expel the United Nations and align Burkina Faso with Russia. And he's stated that his goal is to make Burkina Faso into a prosperous socialist country. He just made having babies free. All natal care at hospitals is now free. There will be no charges to any woman who goes into a hospital in Burkina Faso for having babies. And he's also overseeing an agricultural boom in Burkina Faso. They are starting to grow their own soybeans, and they're greatly expanding their food production capacity. Furthermore, he is at this point giving a paycheck to every college student, right? Every student who goes to college in Burkina Faso gets a stipend. They get basically an allowance from the government, spending money while they're in college. They don't have to have a job. They can focus on their education. He's very dramatically improving life in Burkina Faso and transitioning toward a pro-growth economy in Burkina Faso. And I think that's absolutely awesome. Burkina Faso is a very poor country in Africa, and they now have an anti-imperialist government that is trying to raise productive forces. Now, he continues to face assassination attempts. They have tried to assassinate him on a number of occasions. He has survived. And now we have a U.S. Army general who has come forward and said that Ibrahim Traoré is a threat to his people and has condemned him and attacked him. And the French government is saying all kinds of nasty things about him. That's because Burkina Faso used to be a French colony, and even after it got its independence, it was under their domination. But Burkina Faso is now an independent country. It's asserting its independence. And because of that, they hate him. I think he is absolutely awesome. He is one of the best leaders that Burkina Faso has. By the way, shout out to our friend Phil, who's traveling. I heard from Phil this afternoon. He landed safely in Dallas. He's safe, and he's doing some business out in Texas. And so say a prayer for our friend Phil. He had safe travels. You're in our hearts, Phil, and thank you for watching, and thank you for being with us even when you're on the road. We do appreciate it. And yeah, I really like Ibrahim Traoré. I think that he is really the future of Africa. I mean, this is a revolutionary leader raising his people up out of poverty, using the military and the state to create a pro-growth government. I think that's quite admirable. There's a number of clips of him speaking that are very, very good. I want to see if I can quickly pull one up for you all because he continues to make very, very amazing speeches. Talking about all the same stuff we talk about on here, about liberalism as an ideology, about Western imperialism, about development. And all the stuff we talk about on here is what he talks about. You listen to this, he wears a red beret and he wears his military uniform, but when he talks, he's talking about, he's talking about all the stuff that we talk about on these streams. So I think, yeah, here's a clip of him that we can show. Let me make sure it's in English. Okay, all right, yeah, we can show this clip. All right. So let me put a clip of the revolutionary leader of Burkina Faso on here, because I think he is tremendous. I really, really think very highly of Ibrahim Traoré. And so here is Ibrahim Traoré. This is recent comments that he made. This is just from Burkina Faso State TV. So yeah, we'll find the clip here. All right.
Our country has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So, you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations. In this world, you voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken, killed. You leave or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset, but it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. So don't be fooled by the stories. They tell to anyone who will listen. You must stay focused on your fight. Stay focused. We know what we are doing. And even now, the VTP commander told me that there is a human rights training session underway for group leaders and their deputies. If we make efforts, we know it's for ourselves. We no longer do things to please someone else. We do it for our homeland. And you are committed to that. Defend your homeland. Do not listen to those individuals. They should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands. It is your wealth that interests these people. It's our gold, it's our minerals that interest them. Otherwise, why come and drive out entire villages to seize our lands? So we will fight and we will reclaim our lands, our wealth. It belongs to us. It's for us. It will benefit us and our children. I therefore encourage you to remember that this war is to free us from slavery. It's for our independence. And you must keep your spirits high, stay strong. Never give in to manipulators, to those individuals who no longer understand the notion of homeland, or to those people who come from outside to try to subdue us through their terms they invented and their organizations they created to enslave us. Fight, move forward, do everything you can. Draw, as I said, from your cultural resources, from what you have been shaped by since the village. Draw from it and wage this war. Stay focused and stay strong.
Yeah, that is the leader of Burkina Faso. I mean, he looks like another Fidel Castro. He looks like another Kim Il-sung. He looks like another Gaddafi. This is a great anti-imperialist leader. Right now, we are living history right now, watching Burkina Faso under the leadership of a revolutionary anti-imperialist who's ready to fight for his people and raise them out of poverty and provide jobs and schools and education, increase the population, increase living standards, increase the life expectancy. This is a pro-growth government that we have in Burkina Faso, and I like it. I like it.